Do not adjust those screens, ladies and gentlemen. You are in the right place at the right time. It is Saturday, and you all know what that means. You are here. We are bringing another episode of Syndicate Championship Wrestling's Saturday Showdown to you, the people. I am your hostess with the mostest, Shaggy Black, inside the studio apartment, ready to cover some new action after the fallout of SCW Showdown Rumble in the Bronx last weekend. What a hell of a show. If you joined us live for that, thank you so much. Because of you, we're at where we're needing to be, and we're trending upwards. We appreciate you here in the Syndicate Championship locker room and everything else. Also, we got a lot of stuff to cover. You may have seen the opening. You may have seen some recap action of certain things that changed and some things stayed the same. And if you missed it, you can always tune in on this channel and go back and watch last week's episode to get fully caught up of all the action and excitement. I will be covering most of that here throughout the show. But first, let's go over the card here that we have today. First things first, the start of the Syndicate Strong Style Tournament. The winner of this tournament will be crowned the SCW Syndicate Strong Style Champion. Here at Civil War, we will have the finals there, but today we have the quarterfinals. Two quarterfinals matches for you. First up, we have Alex Perez of the Nightmare Connection taking on a familiar foe in Adrian Angel of the Awakening. I have no doubt in my mind that match is going to be hot. We also have another quarterfinals match as Bruce the Axe Stubbs will be taking on the super tough Dr. Antonio Hurtt later on in the show. We also have the in-ring debut of Pat Dixon. Can't wait for that to see what that what that guy has in store for us. We also have Issac Murphy's Open Challenge. He defeated Leo Simmons to keep that television championship around his waist. He is looking for his next opponent. But also, folks, our main event of the evening. Folks, this is going to be a special one. We don't do this often. We have a rematch for the SCW's Women's Championship as the new champion, Lisa Valentine, defends her championship against the former SCW Women's Champion, Quinn Ventura. We don't do rematches for titles around here, folks, so this match is going to be a special one. I'm not going to hold you guys. I'm ready to get this show started. I know you're ready. Let's head down to the ring.
The follower is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the Alliance from Sao Paulo, Brazil, weighing in at 220 pounds, Adrian Angel.
Our first match of the evening is the opening contest of the Syndicate Strong Style Tournament. Both Adrian Angel and Alex Perez definitely have a history with each other. This match is going to be a banger, but for those who haven't been around, let me explain what a Syndicate Strong Style match is. In this breakdown, there is a tournament rules of a Syndicate Strong Style match. New rules have been added to the tournament. There is a 20-minute time limit, 20-second count out. You must win via submission or knockout, and in case of a tie, the match will be decided on a judge's decision. And I know that one member of the Awakening brought home gold, another member brought home a W. Can this member of the Awakening bring home another victory and possibly more gold down the line? But he's gonna have a tough chance to do this against a man he knows very well. And that man is Death Proof.
From Austin, Texas, weighing in at 194 pounds,
Alex Perez has had a bit much of a resurgence as of late here in SCW. Hadn't had her best, started the year losing the SCW Tag Team Championships to the Golden Gods, but since then has lost his partner, Landon Kelly, to the hands of retirement and possibly of the Pharaoh, which he did get revenge for. But Alex has seemed to have a new attitude, more aggressive nature than we're used to. Now, Death Proof Alex has always been a deathmatch guy, as we've seen him take on the Pharaoh recently. And is he tapping back into those roots? I mean, this tournament is pretty much made for guys like Alex. They may not have submission, but damn it, they have knockout power. And Alex is looking to do some damage here and quite possibly bring back gold to the Nightmare Connection by any means necessary. Both men looking to get it started, and there you see the time counter on the top right. And Alex coming out with Fist of Fury, and Angel stopping him off the grounds. And like I said, these two men have wrestled before. Back when Angel was going under the guise of AAA with his mask, luchador mask on. And since then, he's taken it off and had a better career since having it off. But these two men have put on bangers, folks. So I have no doubts in my mind that it's going to be a banger. And look at the drop kick from Perez. And Perez bringing the funk early. Like I said, these two, definitely both men have lucha backgrounds and MMA backgrounds. But Alex, a little bit more feral than Mr. Black Dragon, Adrian Angel himself. But oh my God, what a moonsault from Alex. Sheesh. Alex is bringing the pain early, and Adrian rolls out of the ring. And what is Alex doing? Tope! Oh! Angel, having had that move scouted, dodged the Tope con Helico from Alex Perez. And folks, this match starting off the way we thought. And you hear the ref counting. Again, the new rules for the Syndicate Championship, for the Syndicate Strong Style match, excuse me. It is a 20-second count out. No more 10s. Only in these match styles. Oh my God, Poison Rana! Holy my God, man. Alex has come to fight and gives a little bit of razzle-dazzle when it comes to the violence. And you see the combos hitting up. And Alex just posing in the ring, and Angel not having any of that. Angel with a snoot suplex. Man, again, what a hell of an opening contest for you folks. And Adrian sending Perez to the ropes. No, miscommunication here. Again, the Syndicate Strong Style matches are a little bit different than our normal matches here. Again, you cannot win by pinfall. As you saw in the graphic earlier, you can only win by submission or knocking your opponent out. And you have 20 minutes to do so. If by chance, if by certain happenstance, that 20 minutes is counted down, the match will go to scorer's decision. And honestly, I know how our back room looks with our talent here. I would very be shocked to see this go all 20 minutes. But man, oh man. There you go. And Angel has been taking it to Alex, and Alex just pops right back up, and Angel sends Alex over the rope. Angel not a fan of the flipping and dipping of Alex Perez, but both these men have the same style here. One's a little bit more aggressive than the other. And the other one's more calculated, more submission-based, as Angel is going to look up to set up for that Black Dragon Slayer of his, while Alex Perez can come at you a dozen of ways. Can come at you with the Blackout Stomp, the Memento Mori knee strike, the end is nigh foot stomp, and Alex with the repeated drop kicks into the corner. This man has a bevy of knockout moves. And of course, the death blow elbow You can't forget that. That knocked out Pharaoh. And Alex going tit for tat with Angel. Nice clothesline. Angel's in the turnbuckle. What's Alex doing? Alex, that forearm shot. Could be going for that blackout. And he hits it. Blackout. And Angel is out, but he's not out of it. But Alex putting in a dragon sleeper of sorts. And Alex, this is new for him. He's not one man to go for submissions, but considering that you can't go for a pinfall here, that's the only way that's gonna work. That's more Angel's domain. Nice drop kick from Angel. Angel's domain is more so with the submission maneuvers, and I know he's going, if you see him going after the head, like I said, setting up for that Black Dragon Slayer. And will he be able to lock that in and get Alex to tap? But Alex bringing the pain early, or considering showing lack of respect. And like I said, he's been way more aggressive as we've seen Alex Perez. Not showboating for the crowd too much, but getting in the head of his opponent. What's Alex doing? Oh, he tried to go for the death blow elbow, and Angel dodged, and Alex dodged. Both these men know each other so well. And Angel knocking the leg out of Alex Perez. Like I said, both men know each other so well that Angel knew that death blow elbow was coming. What a DDT from Angel. Angel knew that death blow elbow was coming, man, and got out of the way. He didn't want to taste that. And Alex rolling out of the ring, and Angel himself, oh my God! Suicide DDT on the outside. Ladies and gentlemen, what a start to the match. And we got 14 minutes in, coming up. 14 minutes left. And Alex breaks the count, but gets thrown back into the ring for his troubles. Folks, I am just shocked here. Both men are going right after one another. And Angel picking Alex up. Angel could be going for that Black Dragon Slayer, and he got it locked in. He's got it locked in. Will Alex tap? Will Alex tap? He's got that Black Dragon Slayer locked in, and he's not looking to let go, but Alex gets out of it. Alex gets out of it. And I've got to tell you, Alex doesn't want to be in that anymore. Oh my God. I think Alex may have been busted open from that knee strike from Angel. And Alex going for a violent choke on Angel. Like I said, he's been more feral as of late. And Alex, I was going to the top rope. What's Alex doing? The end is nigh. The end is nigh has been hit. The end is nigh has been hit. And Alex, what is this? Is Alex with a submission? The Tequila Sunrise. Alex reaching back, and Angel taps. Angel taps, folks. We have your winner, Alex Perez, and he moves on to the semifinals of the tournament. Holy mother, what a match, folks. What a match. These two bring out some of the best in each other. And Alex looked like he had an answer for the Black Dragon Slayer, bringing back a Conan signature move of the Tequila Sunrise, and he gets the win via submission. Man, oh man, what a start to this tournament. Perez bringing out all the stops. Ladies and gentlemen, you see Alex all battered and bruised, but here you go. You can also see the brackets here as Alex Perez moves on in the tournament. Man, oh man, you see some of the names in this tournament. I can't wait to show you and skip down to most names in this, because some of these matchups have a good chance of being absolutely crazy. Folks, speaking of crazy, some people may have been crazy to call Isaac Murphy probably one of the best wrestlers we have here in SCW. But love him or hate him, he is still your television champion. And as he likes to do, he is having our next match as his open challenge. Let's head down to the ring, folks.
scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Greensboro, North Carolina, weighing in at 255 pounds, the television champion, the natural, Issac Murphy.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard that right. He is still your television champion here in SCW. Issac Murphy conquered the beast, the undefeated in 2023 Leo Simmons. And Issac is a man who stands alone, as he quite possibly is one of the only other men here in SCW to be undefeated in singles competition. He is looking to bring the legacy of the SCW Television Championship better and at the forefront than the SCW World Championship, which also changed hands, as we have a new world champion, which we will get to that later in this evening. But you gotta give it up to Issac. He has conquered every naysayer that has stepped up to him to take him out, and he's done it in very, very impressive ways. Very shiesty too, and I gotta give the devil his due, folks. He knows what he's doing. And speaking of this, I wonder who is going to answer this open challenge. And Issac looks prepared to take on anyone. And what is this?
From Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 216 pounds, the X Factor, Wade Rose.
Welcome to SCW, Wade Rose. I guess he stepped up and answered the call in the SCW locker room. And hey man, this is probably one of your best ways to show up and appear here in SCW. And it looks like he's getting the crowd on his side. He's hyped to take on the television champion, Wade Rose, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Syndicate Championship Wrestling. Folks, again, thank you all for tuning in last week and tuning in today to Syndicate Championship Wrestling. We can't do this without you. Oh, and look like Wade Rose has got the crowd on his side spearing Issac Murphy. And Issac not having any of that, scraping the face. Oh my gracious. Look at him. Issac Murphy not having any of this. Taking the arm away. Oh my gracious. Anyway, again, folks, thank you all for tuning in. Of course, your main event of the evening coming later will be a rematch for the SCW Women's World Championship, as your new champion, Lisa Valentine, takes on the former champion, Quinn Ventura, and we got a pinfall. One, kick out at one. The young man is kicking. No pun intended. And Issac looking to try to take advantage of the young man. And Wade started off hot here, and now Issac just doing what he normally does, showboating like the king of television that he is. And Issac taking the arm away from the young man. And Issac just, you know, he's got that cocky and brash bravado, as he got the crossface locked in. He's got that crossface locked in. It looks like it's locked in tight. Issac doing with the bravado, and he's backing all of that up. And he does what he can and does what he does when he wants to. And he's defended that title time and time again. And I want to remind you folks, he is one title defense away. He is one title defense away from being able to challenge our new world champion, James Lee. That is right. The main event, must-see TV, James Lee is your new SCW world champion. But will he be for long? Because, again, if Issac Murphy defends that championship, has a successful championship defense, he can choose to go straight and get that opportunity for that SCW World Championship but he would have to abandon the SCW Television Championship. And it looks like Wade Rose is claiming his stakes, because if he gets a W over Issac, you got to think that he is next up in line to get a Television Championship shot. And the refs count is up to 5, and looks like Wade broke the count. But he's got Issac on his toes, and as I say that, Issac, too smart for his own good. The kid may have given Issac a little too much time to breathe and recuperate on the outside. Ooh, what a knee shot from Issac Murphy. Again, folks, Issac Murphy is one successful title defense away from being able to challenging the SCW World Champion to a championship match of his choosing. At any time, that is something to keep in the back of your mind here. But again, the way things have been going, oh my God, what an offense on the outside. And Wade Rose pops right back up, and Issac sits Wade Rose right back down. Issac getting back in the ring, showering himself in the boos of the crowd. And Wade thinking about his next move, getting back in the ring. And Issac back in the corner, glossing over, and Wade straight up attacks him. And Wade again with another clothesline to Issac Murphy. Issac may have taken the kid for granted. And now Issac sending, well, no, Issac shoulder checking Wade Rose and goes for a pinfall. 1, 2, kick out at 2. The kid kicks out. Issac thinking about what he has to do to put the kid away. Ooh, what a chop from Issac. And Wade battling back. The kid staying tough. And Issac with a sling blade. And Issac sending the kid to the corner. Royal impact to Wade Rose. And that could be all she wrote. We got a pinfall. 1, 2, 3. Your winner, Issac Murphy. Folks, again, the television champion, the king of television, what he likes to be called, celebrates another victory. And oh my God! Holy hell! That's Pharaoh! That's Pharaoh! What the hell is Pharaoh doing here? And Pharaoh grabbing that television championship. Pharaoh telling Issac to get up. I think we found Isaac's new challenger. Oh my God! I think we know who is the next opponent for Issac Murphy, as history may have come back to bite him, folks. Holy mother. Oh my God. Folks, we gotta take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. Holy shit. Folks, welcome back to SCW. You see a young man, Darius Praise. But looks like we're in for a new debut match, as here comes the super athlete.
And his opponent from Oakland, California, weighing in at 258 pounds, the super athlete, Patrick Dixon.
Welcome to SCW, Pat Dixon. The self-proclaimed super athlete has finally arrived. Folks, I have heard many a thing about Pat Dixon, former D1 football athlete turned wrestler. Wouldn't be the first time we've seen that. Certain guys like Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, all these guys have came out to become superstars in their own right after playing on the gridiron. And that is what we're getting out of here with Pat Dixon, and it looks like he's brought some swagger with him too. Liking the teal that he's got draped in with the and with the gold chains, and I say gold chains, Jesus, I'm such an old head. But here we go, the debut match of Pat Dixon, and the bell is rung, and Pat just coming straight out. That is a huge man. Hey, that is a mountain of a man. 6'4", 248 pounds, and he's wrenching back, got a crossface locked in and applied. Mr. Darius Perez is in this match. Looks to be a hometown guy here. And oh, I think he did not sign up for this. It's Pat Dixon coming with these clotheslines early on. Pat looking to take the legs out from Mr. Perez. And again, this D1 athlete turned into a wrestler, and he's hitting the ropes. And oh my God, what a hell of a shoulder tackle from Pat Dixon. And Pat stalking his opponent. What's he doing? Oh, it's like Mr. Perez said nuts to that. Mr. Dixon and Pat Dixon now Perez is trying to get some momentum on his side. Looks like I thought Pat was gonna end this early. Darius Perez not having that. He's trying to make his money, folks. But again, Pat Dixon under the guise of the Tim God, J Omega, and we got a pinfall here. 1, 2, kick out of 2. I thought this was gonna be an interesting debut for Mr. Dixon. And Mr. Perez now stalking his opponent. And looks like Darius is trying to lock in, and Pat saying nuts to that. And again, J Omega is a gym protege. Has brought his gym protege into SCW. As Mr. Dixon again winding him up. What is this? Oh, what a maneuver! It's like we got a Rings of Saturn here. And when we get a tap out, and we do! Your winner, Pat Dixon. Man, what a debut for the super athlete. My goodness. That's one way to show up and show out here in SCW. That shoulder charge into looks like a sit-out bomb along with the Rings of Saturn, and that was applied, and we got the tap out there. Again, wow, what a debut.
Here is your winner, the super athlete, Patrick Dixon.
And Patrick Dixon, welcome to SCW. And I know Omega is in the back, loving every minute of this. Seeing that two gym bros are in it to win it. And welcome again to SCW, Pat Dixon. I hope to see what the kid has in the future. Speaking of future, folks, we will be crowning a new champion here in SCW. The Syndicate Strong Style champion will be crowned at Civil War later down in the weeks to come. But today we have the second quarterfinal match of the tournament, as it will be Bruce the Axe Stubbs taking on Dr. Antonio Hurtt. Folks, you do not want to miss this. Let's head down to the ring. To bounce back here after a unfortunate SCW Showdown Rumble in the Bronx back in New York. He did not pick up the victory against the young man Prince Youngblood of the Nightmare Connection, but he was given another opportunity here to show that he is one of the toughest men in SCW, as he's not going to let you forget it. And I got to tell you, folks, he's got a long road to go up against, because this next man he's going facing isn't going to make life easy for Bruce. But Bruce himself definitely looking to, doesn't matter who's in front of him, definitely look to put somebody down. And speaking of down, I hope you got your medicine, because here comes the super tough doctor.
And his opponent from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 248 pounds, Dr. Antonio Hurtt.
Dr. Antonio Hurtt picking up the 2 out of 3 pinfall victory against Aiden Alexander, who I think took back to Hollywood to try to figure out how things going with the strikes out there. But speaking of strikes, before we get down to this match here, I'm going to put up on the screen of the rules for the Syndicate Strong Style tournament matches here. Again, the only way you, there is a 20-minute time limit, 20-second countouts. The only way you can win is via submission or knockout. And in case of a tie, the match will be decided on the judge's decision. But all of these men that are in this ring, I do not think that they are going to let it go down to decision, folks. As Bruce is staring at the super tough doctor across the ring, and here we go, match is started, and Bruce coming out the gates, but no, the doctor just kicks him straight in the mouth, folks. Sheesh. Again, the doctor coming up with a victory this past weekend, and Bruce catching the L against the young man. But Bruce looking to get a win here by going with a submission, wrenching back on the doctor. And I got to tell you, Dr. Hurtt probably didn't see this. Bruce, a practitioner of submissions as well, but the doctor not having that. This butterfly maneuver there, and the doctor planting Bruce. Man, oh man. Again, folks, this is the quarterfinals of the SCW Syndicate Strong Style Championship Tournament. As you see in the top right corner, there are 19 minutes left in this match, as it is countdown to 20. 8 men are in this tournament. We seen one man pass over tonight, and that was Alex Perez defeating defeating Adrian Angel of the Awakening. We now have Bruce Stubbs versus Dr. Antonio Hurtt. And next week, we will continue the quarterfinals as we have Leo Simmons taking on Hannibal Hatcher, and the Golden God's own Harrison will be taking on the Big Oos himself, Dwayne Fox. Folks, I can't wait for those matches, because those are going to be crazy themselves. Speaking of crazy, I gotta be upfront with y'all. I am not a fan of the doctor's fit there. And yes, I am a Knicks fan, but I'm just not feeling the fit that he's going for there. That is, I don't know how the kids today are saying it, but I am just not a fan. If you're here for a wrestling contest and not a fit check, as it seems like the doctor is here for. And the doctor is Bruce looking to break the neck of the doctor. And you got to give it up for Bruce. It doesn't matter if he wins or loses. He is always looking for a fight, and he is taking it to the doctor right now. The ref trying to get him back in the ring. They got to the count of 20, and the doctor throws Bruce back into the ring. Stubbs gets on his feet as the doctor looking to cement his strong style ability against him. Now, this man also has the ability to knock out or submit you in this ring, as we have seen before. And Antonio Hurtt applying that pressure. Oh my God, we got a medical bill. Speaking of pressure applied, I don't know how Bruce is gonna afford that. And now, in the center of the ring, life subtractor, and he applies, and Bruce just taps. Bruce doesn't even let it fully apply, and he taps. My goodness, that was fast, folks. A medical barrel into the life subtractor leg submission, and Bruce just taps. Dr. Antonio Hurtt advances into the tournament. He will face the winner of Harrison or Dwayne Fox, and Alex Perez will face the winner of either Hannibal Hatcher or Leo Simmons. There's that bracket, folks, and we will see those matches next week as we're inching closer to the semifinals. And we will see here breakdown in a couple of weeks. But folks, speaking of finals, you may have witnessed last weekend, we crowned a new SCW champion. Not just, we crowned 2 new SCW women's champions, and for the men's side, we crowned a new champion in James Lee and Lisa Valentine, respectively. And as folks, if you've been following us long enough, as you know, we do not do championship rematches. However, this is our first exception here in a long time, as Quinn Ventura is looking to recapture her championship against Lisa Valentine. I'm going to stop talking, folks. I'm just going to let us head down to the main event.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Women's World's Wrestling Championship.
That is the first time I've seen Quinn without the SCW Women's World Championship around her waist, but she is focused to try to regain that championship back to where she thinks it rightfully belongs, as she thinks Lisa has plotted and schemed to get that title around her waist, and she wants another opportunity to be women's champion here. And you see that she is bringing back that vigor. And a lot of folks think that she can pull this off again, become the only woman in SCW history to become a 2-time SCW Women's World Champion. But little Lisa Valentine is in her way. There you see, folks, your eyes are not deceiving you. That is the Women's World Championship around the waist of the newly crowned Women's World Champion, Lisa Valentine, who looked got a bit of an upgrade wardrobe-wise. Looking like she's dressed like a champion, it seems of sorts, excuse me. And how she is dubbing herself the newly crowned the baddest bitch in SCW history. And I wouldn't feel comfortable calling her that, but like, I also think she has a bad attitude. And with the mind game she played against Quinn Ventura here to try to gain that championship, it's kind of a little uncalled for. I wish she played a little bit of a fairer game to do so. But again, we are looking at a new era here in SCW. And I gotta tell you, folks, I'm feeling a little different about it, man. I don't know. I wish it was different. But maybe it can be tonight. As you see, the Women's World Championship is on the line. And let's go to introductions.
Introducing the challenger from San Jose, California, Quinn Ventura. And her opponent from Austin, Texas, she is the Women's World Wrestling Champion, Lisa Valentine.
Lisa with that belt, and what I can only assume was twerking for that with that title, man. It's weird seeing that belt not around Quinn Ventura, but even as much as I can sit here and say I don't like it, Lisa has earned that the fair way. And kudos to her for even agreeing to giving Quinn Ventura another shot at this title. And here we go, folks. That bell is rung, and these women are going at it. And again, these two know each other very well. And Quinn just looks like may have gotten taken by surprise by Lisa. And Lisa using that quickness, cat-like reflexes of her own to herself and got her in a nice armbar. Quinn breaks out of that. Lisa, again, going to have to do, my God, what a clothesline. Lisa, if she's going to want to keep that title around her waist, she's going to have to continue with the quick strikes and the high-flying maneuvers to keep Quinn down long enough so she can pin her. As the ref count is up to 3. Meanwhile, looks like Quinn is trying to get towards Lisa, and Lisa trying to take advantage, and Quinn cuts her off. And Quinn's bringing the funk, as it were, to the new champion. Oh my gracious. What a maneuver. And Quinn just taking Lisa down. And Quinn look like she's going to the top rope. And what a splash from Quinn. She got all of it. Could we get a new champ here? 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Quinn is beside herself. Most folks think that Quinn losing that championship might have been a fluke. So, and I want to say, even our GM, Ian Jacobs, might have thought it was a fluke. Therefore, he is invoked a rematch for Quinn Ventura to get her title back in that. But Lisa, being the woman that she is, the fighter that she is looking to try to keep that new championship around her waist by any means. But her taking this match after 1 week, after being a champ for a week, probably not the smartest idea. But looking to take Quinn out. What is this? My God! Oh, what a power bomb! Lisa fought off Quinn and looked like she was going for a Hurricane Rana, and Quinn said nah and caught her and hit her with a power bomb. Quinn with another splash and misses. And Lisa with that merry-go-round head scissors taking Quinn down, but not out. As Lisa stomping on taking the arm out of Quinn. And you got to think, Quinn, the arms would be fine, but Quinn would need those legs of hers to go for that headshot maneuver. What an axe kick. And Lisa trying to pull herself up on the ropes there. And Quinn trying to go for a shoulder charge, and Lisa blocks it. And Lisa, springboard Hurricane Rana. There you go. The champ with the Hurricane Rana of her own. Again, for her to keep this title, she's going to have to do things like that. And hopefully, you know, with style and grace of a champion. But she's going to try to keep it her own way. We got a standing shooting star. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. A standing shooting star press was hit and couldn't get all of it. And Lisa now going for these attacks of her own and keeping Quinn down. And Quinn going right after Lisa. Oh, what a snake eyes in a turnbuckle in the corner there. Again, all to everyone who has joined us today and who also joined us for Rumble in the Bronx last week. Thank you so much for tuning in and making SCW a part of your Saturdays. We definitely appreciate that. And what a face bust. What a code breaker from Lisa. And it looks like both women are gassed out. And Lisa gets back on her feet. Lisa trying to capitalize on this. And Lisa's sending Quinn to the turnbuckle. And no, Quinn quickly dodges that and throws Lisa on the mat. And Quinn looks to get that momentum back into her corner. We got a pinfall. 1, kick out at 1. The new champ is not having any of this. But again, folks, these two have put on some good matches as of were, and I'm gonna say this now. I think the SCW faithful are in for a treat. And again, thank you all for tuning in. We're here every Saturday, 1 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Central, or noon Central. And Lisa going for a tope cut. Hey, look how she gets it. Lisa gets all of it that time, as Quinn did not dodge. The tope con helico, and the champ is not stopping with the assault, and the crowd is loving it. But Quinn trying to get back in this match. Oh, throwing Quinn Ventura. Oh my gracious. Quinn rolls back in the ring. The ref's count is up to 5. Quinn talking trash to Lisa, but I think there's no love lost between these two women. I don't even know if there's respect there. It's Lisa. Oh, nice elbow shot. And Lisa looking to stomp. No, and Quinn blocks that. And Quinn, again, most folks feel that Quinn should have been champ still. And that win from him. We got a pinfall. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Most folks feel that Quinn Ventura still should be champ, and then Lisa Valentine won it over a fluke. But Lisa's here to prove the naysayers wrong. Going for a senton, and she gets it. She gets all of that, but Lisa rolls out of the ring. Oh my God! Quinn rolled out of the ring trying to avoid the senton, and Lisa went for another springboard. And she gets it for the second time. Lisa is on a pill, folks. And I don't think it's Molly. Lisa out here. Man, throwing Quinn around. Again, I hadn't seen Quinn get messed like this in a long time since she's arrived in SCW. Lisa breaks the count of the ref. Taking it back to Quinn on the outside. No, what a neck breaker. Lisa still can be champ even with this count out. But I don't think she wants a count out for this match to continue. I think she wants to beat Quinn one-on-one, woman a la woman, or mano a mano. I can't say, I don't know what that would be. But anyway, the ref's count is up to 4. And Lisa now getting back in the ring as Quinn's back in the ring. And Quinn, what a knee strike. And Lisa just pops right back up, and Quinn sends her right back down with clothesline after clothesline. With the leg sweep. Quinn is in it, and she's feeling it, folks. Quinn is bringing it to Lisa, taking the legs out, and we got a pinfall. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Quinn is beside herself. Quinn is trying to regain that SCW Women's World Champion, and she might can do it. And oh, can we see a headhunter? Headhunter headshot. Headshot delivered, and we got a pinfall. We could have a new champ. 1, 2, kick out at 2.999. I thought Quinn Ventura put Lisa away with that headshot. The crowd is loving this, and Quinn going back to the top rope, looking for that splash, and she misses. Lisa rolled out of the way. Lisa saving her championship and herself by rolling out of the way, but Quinn looking to still apply pressure to the new champ. And Lisa wisely rolls out of the ring, but Quinn meets her on the outside. Quinn is not letting up and is putting the assault towards Lisa. And it's looking like Quinn is proving everyone that it might have been a fluke that Lisa Valentine beat her for that championship. And Lisa thrown back in the ring, and the momentum is all Quinn's, but Lisa getting back, but Quinn fires back with another reversal. Like I said, these two know each other so well, knowing what moves to avoid, knowing that what that person is going to do next. It's like playing mental chess here. And Lisa with that head scissors. And folks, the crowd is white hot for both these women. And Lisa going up to the, looks like Lisa trying to get up to the top rope. Could she be going for that spiral arrow? And she, oh my God! She misses the spiral arrow. Might have got knocked loopy by that headshot from earlier, and that might have forced her to miscalculate where Quinn was in the ring. But man, Quinn still taking it to Lisa. And both these women are going back and forth, back and forth. Ladies and gentlemen, you were watching our main event of the evening. Quinn Ventura taking on Lisa Valentine for the SCW Women's World Championship in a rematch of sorts. But what the hell is this? What the hell? What the hell is this? What the hell? The crowd sees something. I'm trying to figure out what the hell. What the fuck is, what EVE? What is EVE doing here? Oh my God! What, EVE with a chair shot? And Lisa, tired out of her mind, trying to crawl over to Quinn, and she's staring at her and possibly laughing as she's going to go for the, towards Quinn, and Quinn is picking herself up. But that chair shot could have done damage, folks. What the hell was EVE doing out here? What the hell? Folks, I have no idea what's going on, but I don't know why EVE was out here and take a chair shot to Quinn, and Quinn gets knocked out again for another tope con helico from Lisa Valentine. Why EVE? Why? I don't know what the hell is happening, folks. Why EVE was out here and she just came out here to hit Quinn with a chair in order to help in order to help Lisa. EVE came out here and clocked Quinn with a chair, and Quinn is now rolled back in the ring, and Lisa telling Quinn to get up. Lisa taking it back to Quinn, and Quinn fighting back. Quinn looking to fight back. Quinn sending Lisa to the ropes, and Lisa cuts her off at the pass. Folks, I don't like any of this stuff going on. Oh! Code Red hit, and Lisa springing up to the top turnbuckle. Spiral arrow, and we could, what? Oh my God, we won 2-3. Your winner and still SCW Women's World Champion, Lisa Valentine. I am disgusted. We had what could have been a monumental match here in SCW history, and yet EVE comes out here to hit Quinn Ventura and keeping the title around Lisa Valentine.
Here is your winner, and still Women's World Wrestling Champion, Lisa Valentine.
I hope she's proud of herself, folks. I'm so agitated. Folks, we will see you next week here on this YouTube channel. I'm Shaggy Black. God, what a disgrace. See you next time, folks.